Hey, good morning, guys. I've had a very difficult time starting this video, but I just want to say thank you so much for all the thoughts, prayers, reaching out, asking if I needed anything. I'm fine. It's just, I'm at a loss for words. I'm looking through all my messages. Thank you so much for the prayers. I mean, I'm literally getting messages. If you need anything, let me know. I mean, it's amazing how wonderful this community is. I mean, it's overwhelming. But, like I said, I've been sitting here for over 30 minutes trying to figure out how to do this video, trying to figure out what I was going to say. But, I'm safe. Thank God my family's safe, our homes are safe. I am having to do some work to our living room, but that's okay. Because I have a roof over my head, we have power, we have cell phone now. I mean, we're doing good, and a lot of people don't have that. They've lost loved ones. They're still trying to get to people. I mean, I've sit here and I've watched National Guard go by, the helicopters going over. I mean, it's just unreal. I mean, it's something that's it's hard to explain how you feel and all that. But I am fine. I'm going to try to start getting my videos back out. Kind of Friday, when it all started, my daughter, her kids had stayed with the in-laws. And she was trying to get to them, and it's like, oh my word. And she sent me pictures, and there was trees in the road, and I'm like, girl, just go home. They're safe. They're with their Nene and Papa. They are safe. I mean, they dearly love these babies. And it's like, I want you to be safe. And then about that time, poof, that's when everything, power, cell phone, gone. And I think that was one of the most horrible things there is not being able, something like this, being able to get a hold of your kids. And my son had went to work, my husband had went to work, and by this point, on this side of the road was covered with mud and trees, mainly mud from a slide. On this side was nothing but trees across the road. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of scary feeling trapped. I didn't like it at all. And I was wanting to check on my son, who had went to work that morning, because he worked over in the next town. And it was like, okay. Well, he ended up pulling the double because the other person couldn't get there. And he couldn't get home. He tried back roads and he couldn't get home. But, see, I didn't know he was out there trying to get home. I mean, I knew it. I know him. He was one of those that he has to make sure Mom was okay. And he ended up going to my husband's work, and my husband ended up working until about midnight that night, because he was there assessing stuff, sending crews out. And about midnight, my son was like, I've got to try to he said, I'm going to try to get home. He told my husband. My husband's like, wait, let me finish up, and then we'll go. Thank God they were cleaning out the main roads just in case, trying to get trucks through, emergency help, all that kind of stuff. I mean, they had places in roads that was just big enough, barely big enough to get a vehicle through. And I don't know who it was, God bless them, but somebody on this side had used their own tractor to make a little bitty road out. The road's going this way, and the slide was this way, because it's coming this way to my house. The slide was this way, and he had come over here on the edge and made a little path, just big enough for a car to get through. I mean, it was just barely big enough for a car to get through, and that allowed both my men to get home. So it was nice. It felt good to have them here. But I mean, we've had branches in the yard. I mean, we've had water, but we're up on the hill, so we didn't have the flooding. But we did have over on the hill here where our farm animals are. We did have trees down on the fences, and God bless him, my husband. He would work. I'd get him up at 6. He'd go in, work till about midnight. He'd come home, work on our fence for an hour, and then he'd come home, go to bed, get up, and start over. Well, he finally got to stay at home Sunday, and because he was walking around, it was his first chance he'd actually got to look around the house to see, check everything out. I was standing there, I was watching him walk around, look, he hollered at me. He said, "Hey," he said, "you want to go see if you can get a hold of our daughter?" I'm like, "Let's go." So we went to town, and about the time we got into town, she called me. So that made me feel a whole lot better. And he's like, "Well, we're in town." He said, "Why don't we go ahead and see if we can get some bread?" That way, we had stuff in the freezer. It was still cold at the time because it wasn't that hot. And they had tractor trailers, so we were able to get ice to put in our freezers too, which was wonderful. And I was in getting bread, and my husband was trying to get a hold of my mother-in-law to see if she needed anything while we were over there. And he was trying to get hold of her. I was standing in the middle of the store. I'm like, "Oh man, I need to call Donna." And I was like, they're saying it could be up to 2 months before we have internet or anything like that back. I'm like, I need to call Donna about the hops. Because, I had told her I would do it. And I just love being a part of this community, and I don't know, it was just one of the things that popped into my head after I had talked to my daughter, and I had gotten texts from both my brothers, and they were okay. I hadn't received anything from them until I had went into town, because I didn't have service here where I live. So I was glad to hear from both my brothers. But yeah, I was like, well, I'm here. I have service at the moment. I don't know how long it's going to last. So I'm standing in the middle of the grocery store talking to Donna. God love her. She was so sweet. So, Miss Donna, love you. I appreciate you so much. But it was just nice to be able to talk to her for a second. But that's about it. Just keep everyone from Florida to Virginia, everyone in between, just keep them all in your prayers, because they're still trying to find people. They're still trying to get to people. It's going to take a long time. Bridges gone, homes gone. Just driving down the road, you can see people's farm equipment, stuff that they made living with, gone. Barns and homes. And a friend of ours, he had a big mudslide right there at his house. It literally slung a tree into his home. And on one side of his home, under it is washed out. It's unreal. So I'm blessed. My home is safe. Like I said, we're having to do a little bit of work on the living room, but that's nothing compared to other people. So, if you could, just please keep everyone through the East Coast in your prayers. Because everyone sure can use it right now. And if you're interested in doing donations or anything like that, reach out to Samaritan's Purse. They have helped this community tremendously. I mean, our friend that I was telling you, had the tree literally just washed through his house. I mean, just poof, right in his house. They went and they've been helping him. There's another one right out from his road, and he literally, their whole house was flat. He was trying to grab essentials out of his house, and he literally had stuff in his hands, turned around and looked, and water was headed right for him. He literally said he had to throw stuff up, swim back to his truck. So thank God he had been able to get his family out of it. But they are helping him clean up. They seem to think they can save his home. So, yeah, I mean, it's been rough. I've heard, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. People turning help away. It's unreal. And they're telling, I mean, there was somebody trying to get chainsaws to local people so they could help family members and stuff. And they're telling them they didn't want them bringing. They was afraid people would get hurt. I'm like, listen, you're dealing with mountain people. They build fire pits. I mean, they camp. They heat with wood. They cut wood all the time. I mean, it's just not. They just needed the equipment to do it, and people were willing to bring it to them. So there's been stuff going on that's not been right. But the good Lord's will, everybody will be able to get to their family members here that they haven't been able to. I mean, you can drive around and bridges gone, roads gone. I mean, big holes where roads are supposed to be. It's unreal. But with that being said, I just want to say thank you, update you. Things on my channel is not going to be the same for a little bit because I did have to empty out envelopes because places were only taking cash, and my husband's paycheck, they wasn't able to do the direct, so they had to do paper, which is something everybody knows. You hardly ever see a paper check anymore. So that was delayed. So everything that I had in the bank, I had to make sure it was there to cover the first of the month bills. So I'm going to try to replenish some of my money that I had taken out of the month. And see, if I had not been doing this, I would not have had it to do it. So, and just think, back last month, they were telling me they wasn't going to take cash to pay my insurance on my house. They wasn't going to take the cash. And then they charged me a fee for using my card. Yep. So, I'm going to try to replenish what I have taken out. I did sit here and do my end of the month. I ended up saving a total of $522. I have already put money into my sinking funds. I have this, so I thought I would do this for a video. And hopefully this video won't be too terribly long because I've been sitting here talking. But I have 105 that was from my September closeout. So I'm just going to do the Bucks Challenge real quick. And we have 105. I won't take time to count it since I've been talking. Like I said, I don't want it to be too long. And I'm hoping to try to get to the bank today so I can start a little bit. I have to sit down and figure out, I have to figure out what I'm going to do. what I need, because we went and bought sheetrock and board and batten stuff to put up on the walls in the living room where we're having to redo those. So, so I'm going to have to figure out. So things on the channel may not be quite the same. I want to try to do my collab. I want to try to catch up on the hop. So, it's going to take some time. So, and if you could, a way to help me is just maybe run my playlist. Because as of right now, I'm only getting a new YouTube check every other month. So far. Because I'm not hitting $100 threshold. So if you want to help me out, just run my playlist. Just put it in the background. You don't even have to listen to me. Just run it in the background. That would very much be appreciated. So let's get started. And we're starting here with the H-Bucks. And let's roll and see how many it gets. A 3. So try to do this to finish out the month. Or for September, because I'm off. 5 and J. And we're not doing the K-Bucks, I'm just doing the first 10. But yeah, let's see, on the hop, I have until the end of September done. Oh, boy, you'll get one. So I've got to catch this month up. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to get this month caught up. So little things like that I want to get done. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are going to get to do everything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, I want to put money back in my $10 a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because that was supposed to go in my savings for my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. So I do want to replenish that. Where I was doing Hello Honey, it's gone. I'm not going to try to replace it. 2, 3. But I may pick up where I left off, hopefully. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to try to finish this by the end of the year. They're doing some group plays and fixing to start some new ones. So I may not be able to do those. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those two stick together. But please just bear with me as I get back. Trying to get back to a little bit of normal. But my living room, pretty much, living room, dining room area is a shambles. But we're working on it. We did go to Lowe's and get what we needed, or a part of what we needed. I'm still going to have to, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I still have to get paint and all that stuff. And it's going to be a little bit of a process, but that's okay. 1, 2, 3. Everything's going to be alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3. There we go. And this is where we are stopping. We'll pick up back here since we didn't get to roll. There we go. So let's see what our Seabucks got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one. Well, we'll just use this one. That was the other one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna have to see if I can pick up the pace a little bit. This video is gonna be extremely long. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's good. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's see. Eeyore has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Well, that was a good one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Not the prettiest in the world, but we're getting it done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Each row is 8, and 4 is 12. Now, please be patient as I try to get back into the swing of getting things going again. Like I said, they're not going to be like they was. I'm going to try to start finishing some things. But I hope to, hopefully this week, maybe start getting a few videos out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yay, we finished another row. 14. That's good. Let's see. Ooh, boy. We're over the 20-minute mark. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yay. 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not the best in the world, but we're done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. I was thinking I had said 17. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Another row. Of each row is 8. And the last one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Ah, 22. This is a big winner here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, 16, 18, 21, and 2. I may need to double check that one, but that's okay. No, we will make up for it later. So there we go. And that has it for today's video. It's the Buck My Bucks challenge. So, like I said, I'm hoping to get out to the bank today. Fingers crossed. So, it'll just be me going out for the first time. So, I'm a little bit nervous about it, but that's okay. I think it's going to feel good for me to just be able to get out and go. Because after Friday, oh, that was rough. I just felt trapped, and it wasn't good. Like I said, I went out on my front porch, and I literally stood out during this, and I stood on my front porch because the rain and stuff was hitting the back of the house, and the wind was blowing towards the back of the house. So I was in front of the house on the front porch. So I was just watching the rain fall and the wind blow and the trees bend and crack and pop. And the one good thing about it, I had taken down all my hanging baskets, and the hummingbirds was under my porch, just flying. I had 3 flying all around me, and I don't know, maybe that was the good Lord's way of sending something to help soothe me. I kind of feel like it was. But that has it for my video. Thank you again. Sending hugs to each and every one of you. I mean, thank you for reaching out, asking if I need anything, sending prayers. Please continue to send prayers to all the people affected by this. So, this video is kind of long, so hopefully maybe we can just get back to a normal video next go round. Not sure when it will be, depends on whether I get to town or not. But everyone, have a wonderful, blessed day. Be sure to hug, kiss your loved ones, tell them you love them, because you never know what the day will bring. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.